Welcome to Coffee with JD. I'm pleased to have Mr. Jitendra Prasad as the guest for this episode of Coffee with JD. Mr. Prasad is an accountant and has been operating his accounting firm Will and Prasad since 1994 here in Brisbane, and is also a dedicated Rotarian. In this episode, we will be talking about Australian government stimulus package available to help businesses in these trying times of COVID-19. Welcome to Coffee with JD, Mr. Prasad.
Thank you, JD, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of your program. And let me firstly say what a great initiative you have for our viewers and using the platform of the social media. I think it's great, and for you to start Coffee with JD.
Mr. Prasad, can you please provide us some information on the current incentives or stimulus packages provided by the government to help out the businesses in current crisis?
Yes, certainly, and I suppose the purpose of this JD with Coffee is to go through some of the stimulus packages that is available. Let me first of all, as a true professional that I am, say that and put up a disclaimer. This is not an advice to your viewers, not a recommendation. This is just FYI for your information and just a discussion place as well. First of all, I'd like to congratulate our leaders, the Australian government. They have gone beyond my personal expectation and my humble expectation to help the small business and see through these very uncertain and uncharted waters. And I've been saying to my clients that it is certainly very, very uncharted, and we just have to remain agile and remain vigilant with all that is available. In terms of direct packages available, there are numerous packages available, and as I said, it's proud today that we are Australians and we are being offered all these packages by the government. Firstly, for small businesses and a small business which are turnover $50 million or below, you've got what you call the business activity statement credits. It's what you call the cash flow boost support, whereby when you lodge your business activity statement from $10,000 up to $100,000 up to over the period will be credited to your base account, and that really revolves around your PAYG withholding. The next is, which sadly has exhausted, is the job support loan of up to $250,000. But last I heard that almost $800 million have been spent or given out as loans, and unfortunately that loan is now expired. But I know some of my clients got the benefit of a very soft loan. It was over 10 years, first 12 months interest-free, and very soft repayments. The next one is, I suppose, is the jewel in the crown, and that is the JobKeepers stimulus package. And as always, the devil is in the detail, and you really got to be very careful whether you meet the eligibility criteria. The spirit of the law, the spirit of the stimulus package is genuinely the Australian government wants to help the small business. So some of the criteria that eligibility that needs to be met is there should be a reduction in your turnover between test periods, and the simple test period is from April 2019 to April 2020, March 2019 to March 2020. There should be a reduction of 30% or below in turnover. As soon as you meet that and then you do your application, submit a form, and you are eligible. The next important aspect of that JobKeeper is also that it is for eligible employees. So employees who have been on full-time and were registered on your books as at 1st of March. And also for casual employees, if they were casually employed for more than 12 months, and anyone who's below 16, you are not eligible. So there's a couple of criteria going on there. And if you meet both of them, the government will give up to will give $1,500 per fortnight for each employee. So for example, if one of my employees is earning $1,200 a fortnight, he automatically or she gets $1,500. And it's an IOU situation whereby the employer has to pay the employee and then get the subsidy after a month. So that is just a job keeper. As I said, the devil is in the detail. The other really not that often spoken stimulus package has been the instant write-off. And what that is that if you go and buy an asset that is for business purposes, you can write it off straight away. So for example, if you bought a car that is primarily used for business, and it's a $50,000 car, it just goes straight against your profit and your taxable income comes down. So that is a very powerful package. And if you're planning to invest in machines or even laptops or any kind of business asset, do it before June, so that it comes in this year's tax return and you get the benefit straight away in your tax. The other aspect of the packages are supporting apprentices and traineeships. There are quite a bit of packages available that way, and also this is also the job. Just going back to the job keeper is also available for sole traders as well. So if you just got a business under your name and your business has come down by more than 30%, you are eligible. I hope I have answered the question.
That's really wonderful, Jitendra. And as we have been talking about this, and Jitendra has elaborated on all the packages available. Now, I know there is a lot of information out there, and the viewers watching this episode will obviously have many questions. Now, finally, before we go, Jitendra, can you please inform our viewers if they need to know more about this, or they need more information, what would be the best place to seek that information? Either there is a website or there is a phone number that we can tell our viewers so that they can get access to this information.
Yes, indeed. For starters, our best friend, Mr. Google, you just type in the subject matter and out it comes. There's a lot of information. ATO.gov is the other. I can give you a phone number, but I would discourage ringing because it will be hanging around on the phone for a while. But the best advice I can give to your viewers is go to your accountant. Your accountant should be like us here at Jitendra Prasad. We are fully equipped with this knowledge of all the different type of stimulus packages that is available. One thing I learned very early in my life, Jack, is to seek advice. And I encourage your viewers, bring your accountant up, whoever they are, talk to them, discuss, and get the accountant to give you information. As for my clients, we have already almost every third, fourth day emails goes out. We have been on Zoom conferences, and there's another Zoom conference been planned, and we are providing as much information as possible. We, as you said initially, we are in trying times. We are in uncertain and uncharted waters, and together we can swim out of this. And a platform like yours, JD, and once again, thank you for this, because this is where we connect with communities, we connect with each other, and see how we can help each other and come out of this and say to ourselves, yes, we faced the pandemic and we came out of it in a successful way. And as someone said beautifully, that whatever your 2020 plans are, just put it on the side, rehash where you are, because this is totally unplanned.
Thank you so much, Jitendra. Really appreciate your information that you provided to our viewers in this episode. And finally, during this current crisis of COVID-19, the economy is suffering, as you would know, and government is trying their level best to keep the economy afloat by providing the financial help. Thank you, Jitendra, for providing so much of information, and thank you for coming on this show, Coffee with JD, and providing this useful information for the viewers. To all the viewers, please stay tuned, and in the next episode we will be taking this particular discussion further, where we will request Jitendra to provide further details, and also the viewers who would like to know more information on this, you can inbox me, you can email me, and if you have any questions that needs answered, please email it to me. Once again, thank you very much for watching Coffee with JD. Have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you.